What is up, what is doodle party people? I'm Yasi Queen, aka Yasamin, and today we are going to talk about my way to financial freedom. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. And status quo, right now, I'm broke. But we're gonna talk about how I'm not gonna be broke at the end of this year. Let's not say at the end of this year because I have big plans at the end of this year, but how I'm gonna get out of being broke and actually getting into the direction of financial freedom. I've made a plan because I'm very strategically thinking, which is also sometimes very stupid because I tend to overthink and then not do it. But you will see the journey when I explain to you the step by step. And by the end of this video, I hope that I helped one of you, even if it's one of you, to actually sit down and also make a game plan for themselves, whether it's for financial freedom or for whatever you want to achieve. But that is actually the goal of it. Or let's say the goal of this is actually, to be honest, just to start with YouTube, because that is actually one of my biggest dreams ever since I'm 9, but that doesn't matter right now. Anyways, let's get into the topic. Okay, so this is the plan, my way to financial freedom from zero. But a little disclaimer, this is not a fast money thing. Like, my way to financial freedom in 1 week or in 1 month or in 3 months or in 1 year. This is a general my way to financial freedom by doing what I want to do. Sustainable and long time and with a delayed gratitude, let's say, and not a fast pace. Because if you're looking for a fast paced thing, I'm sorry, I cannot deliver you that. So let's get into it. Let me explain to you first why, then how, and then the plan. So basically, why? Basically, I had a dream to become an artist, entrepreneur, content creator, whatsoever. But being an artist in the past was like not having money, and so I had a second choice, which was a more realistic way, which is university, corporate job, money. So those were my two options. All I wanted was money and time, actually, because with those two you can have freedom. Because also I don't need money if I don't have the time, because then I don't have the time to spend it though, or to build something new, or to make more money. So I always wanted to have something like I always wanted to do something creative. Also always wanted to do my own thing, but somehow I chose the realistic way because I am a pussy. That's basically it. I was a pussy and I said I'm gonna go the safe way. So let's go to 2020. So in 2020 I got to university. I was in the first semester, or let's say the second semester, and there I realized after university I'm fucked if I don't choose what I want to do. So I was trying to discover the things, trying to discover side hustles, business ideas, whatsoever, and pretty much got to nothing. Was just lost, depressed, and was just partying. So basically the things that someone should not do if they want to build something. And that was going on for like 2 years. It was ups and downs, like how life is. But basically I was trying to find an escape, and trying to find the exit of this hamster wheel, let's say. So although I was not even in the hamster wheel yet, I would say, but I was just trying to find a solution on where I want to go after university. I was just lost. And the thing that was my biggest problem was consistency. I mean, I think there is nothing against trying things out. I think this is how you realize whether you like it or not. The problem is, for me, I tried a lot of things. The issue is that I tried it, till a point where it was not even possible to see a result. You know what I mean? And before that point came, I already said like, nah, let's throw that idea to the trash and try something new. Like legit, I was hopping around from plan to plan to plan to idea to idea to idea. So basically, I didn't have consistency, and that was my biggest problem. So it was basically like a spiral. I was depressed, trying to find something, trying the thing that I found, and then failed because I didn't even like pursue doing it and actually trying it, and then got depressed again, and then tried again another thing, and that was basically going on. And then in 2021, I had to go to Spain for 1 year because it was my abroad semester of university. Um, and there I had my realización, which was that I don't want to live like that anymore. If I go like when I go back to Germany, I don't want to be at that point again where I am just trying, failing, being depressed, trying, failing, being depressed on repeat, knowing that it's just that I'm failing because I'm not fucking consistent. So I started to like at the end of 2022, when I came back to Germany, I started to think about a strategy because I was like, okay, now is the time. Finally, I am done with partying in Spain and living a broad life. Time for reality. And I was legit throughout the year. I was waiting for the moment to come back. To be honest, I was waiting for the moment to come back to finally start to hustle. I am not one of those big like hustle hard culture thingies. I tend maybe to get to a point where I could burn out because I work a lot if I am into something. But it's not like you have to work or you're not gonna get any, like you have to hustle hard or you're not gonna get anything. I think you have to hustle strategically. So in at the end of 2022 and beginning of this year, when I started to like trying to find my strategy, I got to the point again where I was looking for other side hustles and what I could do, what would be the best way. But then I realized, what the fuck am I doing here? This is such a fucking time waste. I know what I want to do, which is this. Why don't I put my energy there and be consistent there? The thing is, there my dilemma was the money. So I came up with the strategy, like with the game plan that I am going to show you now in a minute. But this is basically why I decided to do the strategy. And yeah, let's just get to it, and then you will see. So basically, as I said, I wanted to become like my overall goal is to become a content creator, an artist, and be financially free. So this is my way to financial freedom in regards to becoming like doing my dream, and this is applicable to whatever you want to do. It's also applicable to not just financial freedom, to whatever plan you have. Because if I know how to do something, it's structuring things. Really, this is one of my biggest passions. Anyways, let's get to it. So first of all, you need a money foundation. I found out, because guess what? You need a roof and you need food, and that's the only things that you need for survival. If you have those things, my friends, I think you're good to go. So for me, it was like I have to build the money foundation, which I have with my job, which is paying my rent, um, and that's it. I'm safe to go. And then we come to the three pillars, or for me here, four pillars. We're going from left to right. So first, you need the knowledge. Like rewind back. First, you gotta have the money foundation because in the end, you need money to survive. Point. Period. There is nothing to discuss there. You need money to survive. If you have that, whether from your parents, whether from whatever, from a job, then knowledge. So I have my job, which is paying my rent. So the rest of the time that I have, besides of university and my job, I try to put in to soak in as much knowledge as I can to special skills that are needed for the industry that I want to go in, which is in my case content creation, video editing, um, photo editing, social media strategies. All of this are for my music songwriting, how to write a song better, like how to improve writing my songs, how to put one inspiration into one song, blah blah blah. You know where I'm getting at. So this is what I'm doing currently. This is my stage right now. Now we're coming to the opportunity. So basically, if I, let's say, if I mastered the skill video editing or content creation and social media strategy to a certain degree, I could go, and this is also my plan, I will go to companies, to YouTubers, and say, hey, oh, I can manage your social media, or I can edit your thumbnails, that will attract more viewers for a certain kind of amount of money. So this is basically how I will build my second income stream. And with that second income stream or third income stream that you can build from that knowledge, I'm gonna go and invest my money and let my money do the work. Whether it's in stocks, it's just saving it, which is like for safety reasons, or I'm gonna invest it in business ideas, or I'm gonna invest it in whatever. There are many, like I have many opportunities, like many options where I want to invest it. It's not just in one thing, but I want to diversify it. And then I will have the, when we want to go to the passions path, I'm going to have the time and the resources to pursue my passions, which is in this case, like I am doing that video right now, which I'm actually very proud of. And I'm posting more videos of music. And when money stream comes in and I have more freedom when it comes to time whatsoever, I can do more of that, and actually exploit it to make more money. And all of these pillars and this foundation will build the financial freedom that I want to achieve. And basically, with the 4 pillars, if you exploit it to a certain degree, eventually, and hopefully, the money foundation, where you, like the money foundation in the sense of you having to work for anyone else, or like for me having to work for anyone else, will fall away. And that is my goal, because from the knowledge I want to have the opportunities, the side hustle opportunities to make more money, to invest it, and also to invest that into building, already building, like with the side hustles, also building side businesses. And with that I want to build the financial freedom. And that's on the theory, because I'm an overthinker and I always have to lay all the plans out and the steps. I made a game plan to that. Practically, right now, it looks like this book where everything is written down as in like steps. I don't know if you can see that. It's like this and then this. And this is actually the major, like the initial drawing of this construct, which I show you right now. It was first the pyramid, but then I made it to this with the pillars. But whatever. So basically, it's a game plan. It's the step by step. Because what I realized in those few years, when I was just trial error, it was that I was not consistent, because it was not what I wanted to do, and I did not have the polar star where I was on which I was orienting myself. You know what I mean? Orienting myself. Yeah, I was like, I didn't have the polar star or the north star, whatever you want to call it, where I was where I was going to. And that's basically the game plan. It's like basically jumping from one star to the other star to the other star to finally reach the north star, if you want to say it in that metaphor. And now I'm going to explain to you the game plan in a game, Monopoly. So basically, the first step is to set your goals. For me, it was like in the overall, it's the financial freedom in regards to becoming an art, like a content creator. And for me, in this year 2023, my goals are, let me open the book. I put 3: saving money, building reach, and learn, like acquiring the knowledge, and building reach by posting videos, being present on social media, and yeah, and with that I will also simultaneously learn. Then I set my financial goals, which I will not elaborate more because I actually it's digital and I don't want to open it right now, to be honest. So I set my financial goals, how much I want to have invested this year and how much I want to have saved this year. And with that information, I built my game plan, which is, as I showed you here, this. But it's not just this. It's like a lot of here inside here. But eventually I will put it digitally to build a game plan for yourself. So then in the fourth part, you actually just start to play. That's basically it. You just start to play. So let's rewind that. So first I set my goals, which is for me for this year, because as I said, it's not a fast money game. It's not a fast game. It's about how to get to your goals structured step by step. Because this is, I think, one of the biggest parts and the biggest parts why you could fail. Period. That is from my life experience. So like I might not have a lot of success right now, but I'm telling you right now, I had a lot of success in failing. So I'm telling you, that is it. The biggest fails that you can have is because you didn't plan it well enough. But also you shouldn't plan too much. But anyways, that's another discussion. But first I set my goals. Then I set my financial goals for this year. Like, it's very important to put it into time perspective. Then I built my game plan, which is my step by step. And then I start to play it. And I'm right now doing it. And I'm very proud that I'm doing it. I gotta say that. And yeah, and as I said, I failed in a lot of things, but in that, I have never been so sure about that, to be honest. Because it's actually like, I realized, like, because I realized like, the reason why I didn't continue with all the things that I started so far was because I didn't put a plan in it. And that's why I became so fanatic about productivity and structure, because it's one of the major things that you should be like that you should have, because that's also one of the things that a lot of people are so, including me, I was so lazy to build the right foundation and the right framework. So I swear to God, like, if you need a framework and you're too lazy to do it, I built it. Just hit me a DM, write it in the comments, and I will send you a template of this game plan with the questions that you need to ask yourself, with the framework that you just have to fill in your step by steps, your goals, and that's basically it, which you can use whether it's for financial freedom, whether it is for reaching your followers, whatever it is. It's just a framework for a game plan, and the game plan can be applied to a lot of things. So that's basically it. Let's just get started and become somehow successful. Somehow. I will take you along on this journey. I will give you updates. I will vlog this just also for my own accountability, so that I will actually do it. But let's get back to the couch. Okay, so that was basically my way, or my game plan to my financial freedom, to the goal financial freedom, and also my first ever YouTube video, which I'm actually very proud of. If it ever got posted. Anyways, this is it. I hope also somehow it was helpful for one of you, in the sense of structuring their plans and making it step by step, and actually to start. You know what? The main thing should be that you should just start. A game plan is good, but it took a very long time, as you could see, for me to actually do something. So please just start. And if you just start to do the game plan, now you have the foundation, you have the construction of a game plan. If you want, I'm gonna DM me, I'm gonna send you a template of the questions that you have to ask yourself and the step-by-steps that you have to do. And you just have to put in your answers, and you don't have to think about, what am I supposed to do? What do I have to do? Where do I go next? What if that doesn't happen? Fuck, what if that doesn't happen? Just start doing it. And if you just play along with your game plan, in my opinion, it will do something. And if it does not, you will also see me fail, because I'm gonna vlog the shit out of that. If you have not yet, although it's my first video, I would love if you hit the subscribe button, if you leave a like, share, put on the notification, and check out my Instagram, TikTok, whatever there is that I have. And then I'll see you the next time. Bye.